Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. No, tray, not train.
Train.
Tray.
Tray.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Trey.
What we need to do then at this time.
Go on.
Start the
No,
music.
no, you keep talking. We're going to change this to the Old Guys podcast. No one can... Welcome to the CineShow Podcast, and this is one of our retro episodes. This time it is...
Speed! Give me what I need. White lightning. Speed, speed, speed. Billy Idol. Back when films used to have songs.
Have we got the rights to sing that?
No, but I don't think that would be picked up by
I
any...
don't recognise it anyway.
No, I don't think any algorithm would grab that.
We don't know what that is.
It's got to be in tune.
Probably think it's like the soundtrack to Wizard of Oz or something. Okay, and so I'm Jamie, this is Matt, and we've got
Dave.
Dave. Just Dave?
Just Dave.
I think that's a rapper, isn't it?
Just Dave.
You're a rapper?
Definitely not a rapper. No.
So where
Dave,
are you from, Dave? What do you do?
I own the number one pub. You might have
Yes.
frequented it.
I've frequented it quite a lot.
I think Jamie's frequented it.
yeah, I have, yeah.
It's a great pub. One of the last traditional pubs on earth.
What makes it special?
Because it's a boozer.
Yeah, but like, where's it located?
It's located on the train station at Cleethorpes on platform 1.
3 3/4 or 9 3/4? What
Yeah.
is it 9
I
3/4?
have no idea what you're on about.
It's doing
Harry
Hogwarts.
Potter.
Oh, Hogwarts.
Yeah, it was. Put in the comments
Yeah.
whatever platform that's on. Okay, so yeah, it's on a train station platform, which is quite quick.
And it is a fantastic pub, and one of the only pubs that has kind of live bands on, full bands. In fact, I think you are. I'm sure you're the only place that can fit a full band. Most places just have acoustic acts, whereas you have the full drums and the top job.
And
So
it's
most
really
weekends is live
nice.
music, food.
We love the food.
He does love his food.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it for you, but we've got Sunday lunches. They sell out within seconds. In fact, if you try and order one on a Saturday, you're not going to get one for the Sunday. You've got to be ordering Thursday, Friday if you want your Sunday lunch out the number one. We've got Monday club food, changes every week, whatever it can gather from the beach.
Yeah.
What we find in the street.
Whatever it finds in the bin.
Roadkill. He's got a roadkill menu.
Yeah, and we have a steak night.
Yeah, well, that comes back.
When that comes back, that's that in a minute.
Yeah.
And then you've got your magical food truck.
Me taco truck.
Yeah,
taco
so
truck.
the link there as well for movies is me and Dave have worked together on CineShow Outdoor Cinemas, and Dave, the last two we just did, Dave come and did the food and blew everyone away. I've had really good feedback about that, mate.
Yeah,
And
well,
obviously,
yeah.
I normally get first taste of the food at these things, but they went that quick I didn't even get any. So yeah, but that's a good thing, and yeah, and they'll probably be there at the next one, so watch out for that. Okay, so
No, hang on, because Dave
He's
is
got something else.
Dave is no stranger to speed. I don't mean the
Playing
drug.
drug.
Oh, yeah.
Back in the day, maybe. Speed on skateboards. Let's take a look at this clip.
My name's Dave Snook, I'm a half Spartan. This is
Oh, no.
Jackass.
Yeah, go on then, go.
Oh, no.
He'll be alright. Look at him, deadly straight. Oh, Dave, are you alright?
That's funny. That is funny.
Yeah, that is brilliant. So
That-
yeah,
absolutely
Dave.
brilliant.
So no, that's why Dave's in really. He doesn't even, he's never even seen the film.
That
It's
was your
just-
Jackass days, wasn't it? Back
Yeah,
in-
the Jackass days. That was when
Yeah.
we used to do stupid stuff.
Yeah.
Not anymore, I've grown up.
So, Speed.
Yes.
Let me get into it. Now, I'm going to put you. People who watched previous episode may have noticed I was struggling to read my notes. So I'm going to put these glasses on, which I've done.
Have you got the synopsis there?
Yes. I'm going to read it off the back of there. That's brilliant,
Great
Jamie.
idea. Go for
But
it.
not yet. I'm doing this bit first.
Oh god. want the
Speed,
tagline.
directed by Jan de Bont,
Yep.
starring Keanu Reeves, Sandra Bullock, Dennis Hopper, and Jeff Daniels.
Yeah.
The plot
He's great in it
synopsis
as well.
from the back of the VHS box, this is brilliant, is Jack Traven, great name, is a cop with a reckless reputation and a brilliant understanding of the criminal mind. I don't...
Let's do the review after. Carry on.
But his luck has been put to the ultimate test. Now he's trapped by a psychotic killer during Los Angeles morning rush hour on a runaway city bus. I can't, still got really fucking glasses on. Runaway city bus that's set to explode if its speed falls below 50 miles an hour. Let's take a look at a clip.
Keanu Reeves, Dennis Hopper, Sandra Bullock.
Pop quiz. You have a hair trigger aimed at your head. What do you do? What do you do?
Speed. Get ready for rush hour.
So that is Speed, and yeah, so let's get stuck into it.
Yeah, we'll start with Jean de Bont.
I think it's Jan.
I'm going to say Jan
Why not?
or Jean.
Why not? Just
What would you say?
Jean. I'd go Jean.
Oh yeah, Jean.
Jean.
Yeah.
Jean de Bont.
Yeah. So
Dutch guy.
Dutch guy, cinematographer previously
Yes.
on films such as Die Hard,
Lethal Weapon.
Hunt for Red October, and I believe Flatliners.
I love that film, by the way.
Yes.
That would be a great retro review, but back to this one.
Yeah.
But back to this one.
So he's one of his first probably his first directorial, yes. He then went on, and sorry, the year, I didn't say the year, 1994. It's nearly an 80s film. That's weird,
Wow.
isn't it?
Yeah.
4 years off.
It comes
but
across as an 80s film as well.
Yeah. It's very much in that kind of 90s, easy to watch.
It's a blockbuster.
Yeah.
It's like there's no one's here trying to sort of be over like posh about it. It's just a get in there.
Popcorn.
Get in there. Eat your popcorn and get out.
And off the back of this, he went on to do Twister 2
Yes.
years later. I thought Twister was first for some reason, but no.
He also did Speed too, but let's
not
talk about that.
Speed.
We can mention it at the end because I have a little bit of a soft spot for it.
No.
Oh. Jason Isaacs is it?
No.
Patrick. Jason
Patrick.
Dempsey.
Jason Dempsey.
We got them all right.
No, it's Jason Patrick.
We've got
you are
all
correct.
angles covered
Jason
there.
Patrick, who looks constantly drugged up in everything he's in. We
Right,
said
okay.
that when we did the Lost Boys review.
You're just accusing everyone of drugs.
It's
here,
not.
aren't you?
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with drugs. I'm against drugs.
Speed 2 is not even in the same game.
No, and the whole joke of Speed 2 was that a cruise ship only goes about 30 miles an hour. that was the main problem. So let's get into Speed then.
Yeah, so Jan de Bont, we're going on director, great director.
Apart from Speed 2.
Yeah, but he did, what was the other one we just said as well, what he did?
Twister.
Twister,
That
yeah.
was good.
That was great.
He brought the wind.
Great film, that.
Yeah. Oh, so yeah. So
We've got, and then the cast. So we've got Keanu.
Was this Sandra Bullock's first film?
Second. Your favourite was her first. I think.
Not Demolition Man.
Yes.
Was
wasn't
before
it?
Speed.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, it's going to be Sly Stallone, isn't it? Yeah.
That was 92, wasn't it?
93.
93.
And I know that, and it's not even
So
written
she
down.
had a hot year then, didn't she?
So that sometimes is when someone gets picked up by an agent, gets shared out. Everybody suddenly likes them because they wouldn't have been able to do that in that time, would they? They wouldn't have been able to make that in 93 and then this in 94. So what I mean is, Jan de Bont wouldn't have seen
No, the
her in
casting
Demolition Man. Yeah, she'll have got the
Yeah,
word.
the casting director will do the same film.
Dennis Hopper had gone a bit quiet, bit off the boil. So he'd been in True Romance, the bit part in True Romance.
He was
With
great in
Christian
that.
That's
Slater's
a
dad.
hell of a film.
So
that.
good in that.
And I think that brought him back up a bit, and then he got pegged for this. And Jeff Daniels was Jeff Daniels.
Yes, and I like Jeff Daniels. in
I
this.
love Jeff Daniels.
And I think 94 means that Jeff Daniels also did Dumb and Dumber in that same year.
Really?
Yeah,
Well, the same year as Speed.
94, yeah. I'm pretty certain Dumb and Dumber.
The thing is,
That's
you cannot not think of Jeff Daniels apart from Dumb and Dumber.
No.
Yeah, but like the fact that he can play it straight as well. And Jeff
And he
Daniels
was good.
in the what's the TV show he's in? The news
Newsroom.
whatever. Yeah, he's like so chalk and cheese from that show is obviously decent.
He was really good in The Martian as well.
Yeah, so Dumb and Dumber was also 94.
forgot
What a
he
year he had. Yeah, Jeff Daniels I really like in this. Sandra Bullock, obviously career-defining and obviously fit. A little story about that.
There was a different time when people used to say things like that.
Yeah.
Imagine this podcast is a different time.
Yeah. But basically,
Right.
a little mini story about that is what we've heard recently is apparently I've seen them both in separate interviews, Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock. Apparently they both had crushes on each other, but neither had the balls to say when they were out for dinner or
Well,
whatever.
that's a shame, isn't it?
Yeah, and then I think there was on Ellen or something when they both was on there. I can't remember, but yeah, it's a little cute story about the fact that apparently they both had crushes but never acted on it. So that what could have been? They could have been together. Who knows? Right, that's your little.
Yeah. So we've got it's kind of a three-parter.
I was going to say that's 3 films in one.
Yes. So
I
we've
think,
got.
I think what you're talking about is a 3-act structure, but go on.
You've got the lift, you've got the bus,
Yeah.
and you've got the train.
We've got the train. Yeah.
I always thought that.
We've got more time spent on the bus. So should we take it as a 3-act structure and talk about each?
Yeah.
That's
chunk?
what makes it a typical blockbuster, yeah. And it's like the intro, the problem, the solution. That's basically the basic. I can put this.
That's a very filmmaker way of looking at it.
Well, it's actually called something a bit more technical than that, but I just said the best way is like
You're dumbing it down for us.
you're introducing your characters, you're creating a problem, and you're solving the problem.
Yes.
And that's pretty much it.
3 films.
Yes, three
Yeah,
films.
3 films in one.
Three, a film about a lift, a film about a bus, and a film about a train.
Yeah, fair
Done.
enough. Yeah.
So
I quite often forget the lift bit.
Yeah.
and I forget
So
the
I
train
watched
bit.
it recently. Oh yeah.
The train in the
Yeah,
end.
so
yeah,
I've
fine.
just taken.
I mean, to
that-
be fair, the bus bit is much longer.
Yeah,
the bus
so
bit
I
is the film.
watched it. I've watched it within the year, and it started at the bit in the lift, and for a very fraction of a second, I was like, "What film's this?" Yeah, that's how much I forget about that bit.
So we're introduced to said lift, and I think the bit I picked out when rewatching it again for this very moment is I'd forgot of Keanu's introduction to the film, which is basically that car leaping over the hill,
Yeah.
which is such a good introduction. That's
Proper San Francisco
yeah,
kind of jump.
yeah.
You'll be able to play that little
Here
clip.
comes Keanu.
Yeah, you'll be able to play that.
It's almost like Tom Cruise coming in Days of Thunder on a motorbike.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, really good entrance, and he's less surfy than Point Break, but he's still got that gnarly adrenaline junkie dude
He kind of
way
has that in
about
everything
him.
he does. I
He
mean, he's
can.
now a bit older. He doesn't have it, but
Yeah.
like. But yeah,
Serious.
Keanu, he obviously another career defining thing for him, where he just kind of like that burst him onto the scene. But oh no, was he in
Yeah, Bill and Ted.
before that?
Yeah,
Was that right?
he is.
That's mad. So
That was
yeah,
his first action.
Yeah, but he'd basically for right up until the Matrix, he kind of played this ditzy person all the way through, but it was his niche, wasn't it? And that's where he was getting his money
Yeah.
from, and it's no different in this one. But yeah.
So we've got the lift. So we've got the people who are. So we've got what's his name? I wrote down his name. Dennis Hopper. Howard Payne. Dennis Hopper's character has put a bomb in the lift.
And he's a good baddie.
He's a good baddie.
good baddie.
He is a good baddie.
Yeah, I'm going to piss people off here. He's a good baddie, the character's good, but Dennis Hopper's so hammy in it, it's unbelievable.
Oh, I
and I
disagree.
find that hard to given who it is. I also think he was super hammy in Waterworld.
Yes.
But people love it.
That was more pantomime.
Waterworld was super happy.
Yeah, the whole thing was, yeah.
But if you watch it and you actually just focus on Dennis Hopper in Speed, you'll actually, if you admit it to yourself, he is going over the top, even for a blockbuster. And that, I love him, by the way. Absolutely love him.
I think
It's True Romance and Easy Rider he was in as well. And,
it was Easy
And
Rider.
Who's He Is, like you were saying. Unbelievable actor. But I just felt like when I watched this, he is like super hammy.
Oh, I thought he was more
I
fun.
thought
He
he
was
was-
just adding a
I
bit
thought he
of
played it quite good.
yeah, pantomime villain a little bit like. But so anyway, so he'd set the body. We've got the people in the lift. They're trapped. Basically, they see the explosives attached to the lift, and they have to set the people in the lift free. So what do we think to that kind of whole lift scene?
Pop quiz, hard shot.
I love
Yeah.
that. That's the line, isn't it?
That's down
the
as one of my favourite lines.
Yeah.
The whole
What do
thing.
you do?
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. Tension's really good, very good. It's a blockbuster film. It has everything you want in it. You know?
What you said there, it starts quick. You're
Yeah.
into it
Oh
straight
yes,
away.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Straight away.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't stop.
Yeah, exactly. No, it doesn't. You're bang on.
It does exactly what it said on the tin.
Car
Yeah,
comes, car comes over the hill, and that's it. It just doesn't stop till the end, does it? Yeah. Which is not an easy thing to do.
No.
if you're making a film, to just keep up that momentum.
Yeah. And I think you could probably, in the 3-act structure that you're on about, is it kind of goes against the 3-act structure in the sense of like the first part of it is the problem.
Yeah.
The intro parts, the mixing the intro with the first problem. So if that first part does feel like a one episode of a show, then the bus is the second episode, and then the train is the third episode. You could have done it like that. So yeah, I guess it's not a fully traditional 3-act structure because like it just gets straight into it, and you learn these characters as you're already going. You know what I mean? Which is good.
I thought the first bit it did introduce you to everyone.
Yeah.
So you knew the baddie, you knew that Jack Traven was a
is it
bomb
Annie?
disposal.
Yeah.
Is it
Annie?
Annie?
Yeah, Annie.
When she got the funny thing is like her license has been revoked or something.
For
So,
speeding.
Which is good. That's a great little twist.
So we've got the lift scene, which is again really well done. I like you say, it just throws you into it, and it kind of doesn't let up. And at which point then Dennis fakes his death with an explosion, takes Harry, Jeff Daniels, hostage, doesn't he? And
He shoots him in the leg.
shoots him in the leg.
Shoot the hostage.
Yeah, the hostage, shoots him in the leg. Dennis Hopper kind of goes from behind the door and pretends he's blown himself up, basically. And we think, job done.
Does he die in that? Matey boy, what's his name?
Jeff Daniels.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he
later
does,
on.
doesn't he?
Later on.
I forgot that.
It's
Really?
one of the,
I
it's
went,
one,
no, he don't
yeah,
die.
it's one of the best scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we'll talk about it now, can't we? But it's the
Yeah,
bit
of course.
where he kind of...
Well, he's playing chess with her, isn't he?
Yeah.
And
Because
goes
he's good
into
at
the wrong
dismantling
room.
bombs, he's
He's
good
going
at
to the
building
wrong room. He gets sent.
He goes to the house, doesn't he? They
Yeah.
track his address down using the fact that they worked out from the watch that he used for the timer that he's a retired police? Is that what
Retired,
it is?
yeah. And he found because he lost one of his thumbs.
Yeah.
That's how they found it.
So they track him down to the house, and then the house is rigged. But there's a bit
That's a
just
great
before,
explosion as well.
it blows up where Jeff
film.
Daniels'
his
expression
face.
Yeah.
is really good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Brilliant
And
bit
he
of face
kind of
acting.
says to the camera, like, well done to the bomb maker.
Yeah.
Like, he caught him.
Yeah,
caught him.
yeah,
And he
absolutely.
goes, it's almost like he's going,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely.
It's
So
great.
he kind of fakes his death, and then there's quite a nice bit where it just slows down for a little bit where they get the commendations, don't they?
Yeah.
Jack and Harry for saving the people in the lift, and they go to the bar, and Harry's absolutely wankered, and that's probably the only kind of serious bit where Harry's then saying to Jack, "It was luck."
And he can run out.
Yeah, and you can look and run out, and because Keanu is being a bit kind of ballsy but cocky about it, and he's saying no, eventually the look's going to run out.
In a line like say something like "Don't get dead."
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
What the chief police guy says.
Yeah.
Don't get dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
He says it about 3 times.
Which is a crap line, but great at the same
yeah.
time.
How he says it as
Yeah.
well at the bar.
Yeah.
Your luck's going around, just don't get dead.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, and I quite like that bit at the bar and stuff, and then we cut to we're then in the bus chapter, and another one of my favourite scenes is when all that kicks off.
Going back to that bus bit, the best bit, he walks into the shop to get a coffee.
That's what I was just going to say.
Speaks to the actual
Yeah.
bus driver, doesn't he?
Yeah.
But that explosion's good.
Yeah.
That bus-
So that's what I was going to say. That's one of my favourite scenes. So that whole bit of where he goes into the shop, like you say, he talks to the bus driver guy. He then was going to follow him straight out, but he goes back to the counter because I think he's
forgets
forgot
something.
his change or something or whatever.
Yeah.
So he's slightly delayed coming back out. And then there's a really good angle where you follow Keanu walking, and the camera spins around him, and you see the bus driving off in the distance, and then it goes up, and it's really well done. And then the phone rings, and another one, I think a really good scene, a really good look. I don't know what the term is, Jim. You can tell me. But when the bus has exploded, the payphone starts ringing, and it turns to the payphone, and you can see the reflection of the fire, and the flames on the thing.
Yeah.
What would you call that, Jamie? Reflection.
Reflection of flames. Yeah.
No, but it's not a scene, is it? It's a shot.
Yeah, the shot is that you see the reflection.
Yeah, it goes to it looks
Well,
really good.
the actual technical shot for that would be a reactionary. So it's like it's just you're looking. We're going to do a reactionary. It's like you're not looking at the actual thing. You're looking.
But
at
you know it's
reactions to it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Some people just use the actor to imply it, but some people have a little bit more on it to make it bigger.
Yeah.
Because in that scene, don't he get blown back as well?
No.
Is it that one?
No, the bus is too far from.
That's
He
right, 'cause
runs
he
up
ends
to.
up
No, there's a
running
good bit
towards
where
it,
he
yeah.
runs
Too
up
hot and
to
he's
the
holding
bus.
his-
That's it. Yeah.
He's trying to get to whoever, and it's just too much.
There's no way getting in there.
No.
Yeah.
But don't you think it's a bit weird he answered the phone?
I suppose so.
So
yeah.
when the bus has just blown up,
Yeah.
there's flames everywhere, people are like screaming, and the phone's ringing, you go, go answer that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know it wouldn't work otherwise.
But
would it?
yeah, he would probably know it was him. And
You've got a point there, you know. Unless he's kind of thinking this must be connected to.
Yeah.
Maybe it's connected. But no, you're right.
There's a massive
wouldn't
explosion in the
necessarily
street,
think.
You go, better answer that phone.
Yeah.
Picking it up. Is that the Chinese? No, wrong number.
Yeah.
People just
Carry on
the floor.
investigating me.
But it wouldn't work about it, would it? So.
No,
Yeah.
But that's the magic.
Oh,
of
so
film.
the other, so of course
That's
the
when
other.
it comes out with pop quiz.
Yeah, well, the other bit, that's the bit we've missed. And so, that I've missed, sorry. The motivation behind Dennis Hopper's character is, of course, the first thing was all about he wanted some money for the lift thing, and they scuppered his plans. And then he saw them on telly getting the medals and stuff, and that really wound him up.
Yeah.
So now it's a game. Now he's basically he's after Harry and Jack.
Yeah.
Hence the elaborate scheme of let's make it fun and there's a bomb on a bus.
Who's Harry in this? Is it really?
Jeff Daniels.
So he's played Harry in that, and he
And
played
that-
Harry in Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
That's got to
Yeah.
be a quiz thing.
But he looks like a Harry, a character called Harry.
Yeah.
Well, the quiz thing last night, I was talking about it on the bar at the pub, was what speed the bus had to go to. Obviously, someone said 88 miles an hour, that's Back to the Future.
Long film.
Bus, yeah, so we was arguing about the bus.
Oh, I see. No, you're on about your proper quiz.
No, I'm on about just stood around the
Oh,
bar.
I'm going to say, right, yeah.
Just prepping for today.
Yeah,
Guys,
yeah.
quiz me.
It was like
Quiz me.
Dustin
Yeah.
Hoffman was a baddie
Yeah.
last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
So yeah, so it's elaborate and it's brilliant. There's a brilliant premise. So there's a bomb on a
all
bus,
set up.
all set up. It goes over 50 miles an hour. So you've instantly got the fact that it's going to be fast, and the peril is absolutely, the threat is absolutely there, because it's going to be really, at this beginning bit, you think that's going to be really tough to keep to maintain that. So how on earth are they going to do that type thing? And the fun begins.
Yeah, and obviously the bus part is what everyone clearly remembers, because I've forgotten about the beginning. But I actually think for its time, and even now anyway, that the tension there was kept up really well. All these like solutions getting scuppered was definitely for its time it was quite original.
Yeah.
And even now it stands up. When you watch it now, it's like you get frustrated when
It's proper pace.
like when they do the CCTV loop.
Yeah.
You know, it's just a woman's handbag.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. It's really cool.
Yeah. Well, he literally drops the phone. I like that bit as well. He drops it before Dennis Hopper's finished speaking.
Yeah, he's going to
He
catch that ball.
just put that. You've told me what's going on. I'm off to sort it, and just drops the phone. Dennis Hopper's still speaking on the other end. Jumps in his brilliant truck.
Yeah,
I
the
love
silver
that truck.
with the back-
Right, really square-looking truck, and he's got to catch the bus. And that bit again, you were just saying about keeping the tension up, trying to communicate with the bus that there's a bomb on it. But of course, every time they see him, the natural urge is to slow down because there's some nutter at the side of you trying to.
And it was a good bit about that as well. When he was burning out into that truck, he goes past the guy in the black Jaguar who's stuck in traffic. Then he gets later on to smash the door off. They set that up quite well actually.
Yeah.
Which is a brilliant stunt. The bit where he eventually gets the message across to the driver, and then he leaps from the car to the boat. That's a brilliant.
Yeah, because he's got the guy trying to write that piece of paper, doesn't he? It's going. It's a windscreen.
Yeah.
And the little twist there is that there's a dude on the bus who's got a warrant out or something.
Yeah, thinks he's after him.
Yeah, which is again clever writing.
But brilliant plot device to get the driver shot.
That was the other good bit about the film. You actually like the characters in the bus.
Yeah.
Because you had the big guy, big Indian guy, you had the criminal, you had that sightseer guy.
Yeah.
He reminds me of someone.
It was Cameron off Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
That's it. I know it was it. Do me head in that.
But just to go back to that stunt, because I think that's something we've lost these days. So just him jumping from that car, and as he jumps, his foot hits, doesn't he, on the actual road as he's going, and it's so effective. I don't know why it's so effective, because it's a very small stunt, but it just looks brilliant, and it's really realistic.
Yeah, because he sort of hits the ground a little bit.
It's just really realistic. That jump, you can imagine that what it would be like to jump from a car onto a bus, and you don't quite make it, and you catch your foot on the road. Whereas nowadays, it would have to be bigger. They wouldn't put something that's almost that small a stunt in a film.
Yeah,
do you know
and I
what
think
mean?
also, believe it or not, there's loads more regulations on stunts and stuff like
Probably
that.
so, yeah.
Unless you're Tom Cruise.
Or you on a skateboard.
Yeah, but everything now on set can't be. It used to be risk factors. They stunt at teams, and the thing is, their insurance was through the roof because they did the risk assessment and say the risk is 80%. We're happy with that. Let's go with it. Yeah. Now it's got to be 100 or nothing. Right. So like now it would be at least on wires, which they'd get rid of. But I'm assuming the stunt guy in that bit the way he jumps and the way he does that kind of stunt is because of the fact he's genuinely actually nervous. But where if you've got 100% risk factor, all stunt guys can act like action stars, like, yeah, I can do this because I know I'm covered. Do you know what I mean? And that's probably why it looks a little bit more real than some of them now. Yeah. I don't know whether I'm making that up, but
it was a good little bit though.
But maybe when they're doing stunts nowadays, then they should make them look a bit more rough and ready, like they've not quite gone as perfectly as they could.
I think some do, like fighting ones especially.
Tom does, but then Tom actually injured, like the roof jump where he actually
broke his leg.
Was
it ankle? Yeah. Ankle.
But you could see that in the stunt because they used that actual.
When he got up to run on, because he carried on, because he's Tom Cruise.
And he loves to run. Nothing's going to stop him running. But that added to it, didn't it? It gave it a bit more realism. But obviously it was real.
And then they've gone on stunts where when he jumped out a little jump, the other one where he's on the tray.
Yes.
Yeah,
towards
the tray.
The end of the.
At the end where they get off.
There's some good stunts in it.
Yeah, it is.
There is.
Really
so we've got as you say, Jamie, the kid on the bus who assumes that he's come for him. That gets the driver shot. So we need a new driver. Who do we have on board? We have lovely Sandra, or Sandy as I like to call her.
She's good.
Annie.
Really
she's
good.
Annie.
She's good in Demolition Man as well.
And she has to take over the controls. And from that minute, really, I think the chemistry between them two is just lovely. Is a word I'm going to use. It's just really nice. It's really well done. Like you said earlier on, they obviously got on together, and I think that shows.
But one thing with that, I don't know, was it weird to praise it, but like now it's only just occurred to me that a character's quite a Jobsworth. Like she's quite a Jobsworth about it, but the Jobsworth won't be caught speeding. Do you know what I mean? So there's a little bit of a thing there.
She's a little bit eccentric though, isn't she? Imagine she's got a bit of a wild side.
Yeah. Scatty.
Yeah.
Like there's a bit at the beginning where she potentially got chewing gum on a seat to move away from the guy who was boring her.
Yeah.
So there's that bit about
gum.
So she gets her all.
And she balances him out. So we know that he's just like a crazy adrenaline junkie and he's probably loving it all anyway. But then she's the one providing the realism, saying we're not going to make that corner, which is another great bit. Talking of great.
They move everybody to one side of the bus.
Everybody.
It's a great film.
Which is just really good, isn't it? Because it's an obvious thing, but there's even in that, I remember watching it for the first time and thinking, oh yeah, of course, if everyone goes to that side, there'll be more weight on that side.
Makes it more, like you said, really.
More likely to.
The way, because Jamie's obviously into his filming, but the way they filmed it as well, you know, away from the helicopter filming, and you can see the top of the bus with a number. Yeah,
that scene where the top of the bus and the helicopter under, so I presume they were in a helicopter filming it, a helicopter flies underneath them, the black helicopter, and the bus is going at the same time. So it's like everything's moving at a different speed. It looks absolutely brilliant. Must have been a helicopter flying above a helicopter that's flying above the bus.
Yes.
So they've got the top of the helicopter in the shot. Now there is one bit, and it's my only criticism of the whole film.
I know what you're going to say.
There's definitely a bit where it's not going 50 miles an hour. That's when, I think it's when they're going onto the freeway or coming off. There's a bit where it has to brake.
The cars.
Yeah. No, not that. I thought they'd maintained that look quite well to that bit, but that's the other bit you'd think there's no way it could keep up to, even with a foot flat to the floor. But there's a bit where it comes off the freeway and it brakes to go around a corner and it clearly looks like it's going about 10 miles an hour. Very, very brief.
Well, I mean, if you want to go one further than that, there's no way in the world that...
the jump.
Yeah.
I know it's just
straight off. Yeah.
When you look to the thing like that, it took off like that.
Yeah.
So it must have had a ramp.
Like a
but then it's speeding.
Well, before we get to the jump, we will get to the jump.
How many obstacles did she run over a pram?
Yeah.
Then there was a school trip.
That was a brilliant bit. That was
school trip.
Yeah, her reaction to that.
Yeah, there was a little bit of a. I like that shot. They're on about reactionary shots, being technical about it. I think in that shot they do like a little bit of a cross zoom. You know, he was talking about Jaws when he sees the. I'm pretty certain they do something like that with her. The bit where she just hits it and then it's slow motion goes in the air, and then they do like a little cross zoom over to her. That was really nice.
Yeah, because in slow mo, we don't know if he's a baby in it or not.
Yeah.
And then she lets go of the wheel, doesn't she?
It's the kind of the cans come out, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you see it in the rear view mirror.
Yeah.
You see it in the rear view mirror, so you film it. That's quite good. That.
Yeah. He's I don't know if he's found the bomb at that point, but he's talking to Harry by that point, and the guy's been shot says there's a maintenance action, and he gets underneath and has a really good reaction. Yeah. Like fuck me or something when he sees.
But he's no, because the other guy's got to relay it, hasn't he?
Yeah. Oh darn.
He's got all the trimmings. He goes, oh fuck.
Yeah.
That was good. That.
Yeah.
I forgot about that bit.
So we're onto the freeway. So we've got out of the traffic. We're onto the freeway.
An abandoned freeway.
An abandoned freeway.
Yeah. For a reason.
Yeah. And we try the. So we've got the same as in the lift. You've got that one annoying person. So there's an annoying person in the lift who she stays at the back and says, I don't want to move. In Poseidon Adventure, all disaster films have got one of these characters, haven't they, that are reluctant to either go in the water or jump the thing or climb the whatever. And it's the same when they try and do the transfer, isn't it, onto the flatbed trailer. There's the one lady who's not up for going.
Yeah.
No, before that is when he blows the step of the bus and the woman goes under the wheels.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, missed that bit out, didn't we?
I forgot that bit.
So that made him definitely not get off the bus.
Yeah. That's when they try and do it, isn't it? Yeah. And that's how he stops them getting off the bus, by blowing onto the trailer.
Oh no, that was it. Because he was speaking, he got off the bus to speak to the thingy.
Yes.
Got back on the bus.
Yes.
And then the police officer goes, "Oh yeah, come on, let me off."
Yeah.
And she goes in the blow to step up.
Yeah. Which is brilliant, because all the way through you're probably thinking, the first time watch, why don't they just get him off the bus?
Yeah.
But that's when you realise that he's obviously watching as well.
Yeah.
Which obviously makes it.
Which again is like the way that film is like, that's such good storytelling that you just you peel it off a layer back.
Yeah, like you said about everything gets scuppered, doesn't it? Every time they think they found a solution.
Some films want to reveal all that straight on the off. They want to go, right, look how tense this is, look how bad this is for them, and then they've got to deconstruct it. Yeah. But building stuff up like that was a very old sort of thing. And some of the films now, he was on about, I can't remember what film he was on about, but basically the newer films sort of fail for me because they just don't care about stories. It's just like, get it out, we've got a action style or even a reality TV style now, or somebody, you know what I mean? They're just getting names on there. If you're pretty and you can act and you can speak to a camera, that's what people love. But for an action film, it was the plot points as they go along are really good.
You don't get lost in it. You, like you said, we get introduced to all the characters at the beginning. Then there's a massive action bit in the middle. Yeah. And still at the end, actually, at the end as well.
And I think what's a testament to it is, watching it now still, there isn't even when you know what's coming and what's happening, you're still not going to zone out. You still want to sit and watch it because it's so cool.
Well, all the stuff we've talked about, and then of course we've still not got to, which we will now, the jump. Yeah. So, which was the big thing, really. I mean, I remember seeing the trailer for the first time. I mean, obviously we showed it earlier. The jump on. With the bus is the iconic bit, isn't it? That's the bit that.
It took some setting up that.
Did it?
Oh god.
Yeah, they did it like how they made it, didn't they? They actually took everything out inside of the bus. There's nothing inside that bus.
Oh, I think I have seen it. Yeah, we did watch something about it.
I don't think anyone drove it either. I think they just let it go.
And it wasn't an abandoned part of the actual freeway part going underneath, or some part of it wasn't. It had to be shut down. Because I see a reference to La La Land, you know, at the beginning of La La Land when they did the big thing. Yeah. Apparently the last time they'd shot that amount of thing was this speed thing. But yeah, it was brilliant.
But like you said earlier, the laws of physics don't apply, do they? Because it does, the levelling of the roads, and like you say, it's almost like it has a.
He made a point of saying there's a slight incline.
Yes.
We might make it. There's a slight incline. Yeah. 50 foot as well, he said. Some 50 foot piece of missing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
But it looks fucking cool.
Yeah, it was cool. It was no CGI. I mean, there's a little. I'd noticed a little bit of CGI at the very beginning with the lift sequence, where the yellow crane thing that they used to hold the lift up falls down the shaft. There's a bit of CGI there. That little crane bit's CGI. But and they had the CGI to, I guess, do it. It probably wouldn't have looked great, I guess.
CGI in them days, for that, what you're talking about, was green screen. So they'd drop something behind a green screen and mat it over.
The bus. They could have, in theory, attempted it, but it would have looked pretty bad in '94, I guess.
Yeah, because Jurassic Park wasn't long out, and that was the first one to really sort of give people confidence. Yeah. So I don't.
They had to. So it was one of the things, wasn't it? That's how they made films back then.
Proper stunt.
Yeah. Yeah. And it is great. So then they're over the bridge, and then we're onto the airfield, which is a very clever way of being able to maintain a speed.
Again, another good. But it would have been a great book. I don't know if it is a book, but it would have made a great book. Because of the way that it's laid out.
Yeah. And then the genius to foil his plan.
Well, he gave him the idea, but I kept calling a wildcat.
Yes.
And it was on the back of a jumper.
Yes.
So he looked, and he was like, wildcat, and he went, he can see us.
Yeah.
It looks. I'm going to check out the writers. Graham Yost. I'm going to find out what else he does because this is definitely a book
You know what we need to do then at this time?
Go on.
Start the music.
No, you keep talking. You keep talking. Graham Yost.
We're not starting the music.
Canadian television screenwriter. Television. So he does all like CAI stuff and stuff.
That's what you said earlier on about the scuppers.
Yeah.
Speed, Broken Arrow.
Slowly, massive camera.
Hard Rain.
Yeah.
Hard Rain, Mission to Mars, Planet of the Apes, 2001, Last Castle, The Grizzlies.
We were talking about Hard Rain earlier.
Yeah, Sneaky Pete. Yeah, he's got a credit, mate.
Yeah.
Sneaky Pete, Slow Horses.
Ah, there we go.
That's crazy.
So they
not your typical. What my point is, not your typical sort of like blockbuster writer.
Yeah. So the way they get people off is they loop the video. But the thing's still great, and then comes your tray scene, which I also really like.
Oh man, the way he dies.
Escaping off the back and the train thing.
The death scene was brilliant.
No, tray, not train.
Train.
Tray.
Tray. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Tray. We're going to change this to the Old Guys podcast. No one can hear anyone.
I'll see.
I do mumble to be
Tray.
fair. The sliding off on the tray thing is brilliant.
That is good.
But what about the train thing?
But the tray thing, really good. Going through the cones, but it's also romantic in a weird way.
Yeah,
but
when they have a kiss,
the music all the way through is brilliant.
Yeah, the score's really good. Dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
Dun 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 dun.
Don't it remind you of The Rock though?
Yeah.
Because I put this on par with The Rock.
Mark Mancina.
Yeah, definitely.
It is. It's really good score.
Yeah.
Really good score.
Yeah, but that bit's quite, like you say, there is a bit of romance in that.
Yeah, because he goes under, doesn't he? She looks at him going on when he's going under. She looks at him like that.
Yeah.
That's when you know the man.
And then she stupidly gets snatched by him.
She does. So we're on to so we finished the bus. So you get a really good explosion, of course, of the bus.
Yeah.
At the end, and then we're on to the dropping off the
money.
The money. She gets snatched.
Because he doesn't know.
Yeah. Trying to catch him. She gets snatched. Onto the train we go. Now, my only slight issue with the film is that I feel like the train bit is kind of tacked on. I think it could have. Obviously, Dennis Hopper's still alive at that point. Yeah. But I don't think it has the same quality as the middle section.
No, but they had to find a finale.
Yeah, I thought it was a bit
true to the name. They had to bring something else with a bit of speed. You know
and I also think that at this point, Keanu Reeves has just decided that in any situation you're in, just jump. Just make the thing jump. Whatever it is that you're on, make it jump.
Yeah.
We jump to bus, that
Speed it
work.
up.
Let's jump it. Yeah, speed. Yeah, obviously speed it up, don't we?
Got to get it to jump the tracks,
yeah, because that also fits in with the title of the film. Like speed
and that's a good scene when it comes out the road.
Yeah. Again, it must have been such a feat.
It's sliding on its side for ages.
To film something like that. And of course, the fight on top of the train.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
I like that bit.
And I've foolishly forgotten the final
he loses
line.
his head.
Yeah, but what's the? Is it? But I can wear a hat or something.
What?
When he shouts it back to him.
Yeah.
I can't remember what he says, but yeah.
His head comes off.
Because he's going, I'm better than you, and I was telling him.
But I can wear a hat. I'm sure it's something like that because his head's come off.
All right, I'm gonna have to say that's a terrible line, but.
No, but I like.
No, because he says when he goes back on the train, he goes, "Where is he?" When he's lost his head.
Yeah.
Something like that he says to Sandra Bullock, doesn't he?
Yeah, but I'm
she's handcuffed
sure he says.
She's handcuffed, isn't she?
I'm sure he says.
That's awful, and I can't think of it, but I can imagine Keanu saying that line as well, and that being a bit.
Right,
he lost his head.
I'm gonna find it.
But yeah, that was a good death though. That was a good death. Fitting.
Yeah. I mean, I forgot it was that. It's quite.
Yeah.
In your face, wasn't it?
Yeah. Again, good effects actually.
There's no. It says the AI says there's no specific hat-related quote in Speed. The phrase "pop shot."
You've made that up.
Pop quiz hot shot.
He definitely says something like that.
He does.
I'm with you on that one. I'm sure it's it.
IMDb quotes.
Yeah.
He lost his head.
Something like that, anyway.
No, I'm not letting that go.
No, I would let people put it in the comments.
Well, yes, but I just need to know for myself.
Oh God, right. So how long is this? How long
no,
you got, Dave?
This is not good. No.
Start the music.
Let me just get to the end.
The music now.
Let me get to the end because there's so many quotes. Just keep on dancing.
you know it's going to be something totally different, don't you?
It's probably another film.
No, they're not in any. There's too many.
Okay.
There's too many.
Right, guys, put it in the comments.
Am I right or am I wrong? Is the mention of a hat when Dennis Hopper is decapitated?
Okay.
Yeah, but I can wear a hat. I'm sure he says that.
At least you guys carry on.
Anyway.
So, so at the end, and then the resolution is...
love.
Yeah.
Yes.
Romance.
Again, very typical of the movies from that era.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And that Speed, really.
Yeah.
There's not much else to say apart from it's awesome.
It's a fantastic film.
What?
And it stands up.
Are you watching the last clip?
Yeah, he is. He's watching the clip.
Taller.
But I'm taller. That's better.
Where'd you get a hat
No,
from?
sorry.
Because it made
That's
sense.
better. Because at least I can wear a hat. Fucking hell.
Obviously, I got head, so it made sense. The hat thing's definitely in some film.
Rewriting
What
the
film is a mention of somebody being able to wear a hat after the
I think you made it up, mate.
But at least I'm taller. That's it.
At least I'm taller.
Well, I'm taller because I got a boosted seat.
Yeah, you're taller.
But basically, I can handle I'm taller, but at least I can wear a hat.
I thought it was a great line. I was just in the end. That's what it should have been. That's what I'm going to put.
It's not even in the film.
If I make a film, that's going to have that line in. So
At least
that is Speed. It's brilliant. We'll just quickly mention Speed 2 as we did.
That's not.
I like it as a assembling furniture, have it on in the background type film. It's an easy watch. I love the bit at the end where they can't stop it.
It makes you feel that way.
And it goes into the Caribbean resort and they can't stop it. I love that bit as it's slowly, very slowly, just breaking all the houses as it's.
I mean, realistically, what happened in the 90s and sort of early 2000s was people just made that assumption that people was going to come out for a popular sequel no matter what, and they was going to earn the money back at least. So it was like low risk. But in reality, the actual quality of the film should have just been straight to VHS.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because there was not a lot.
Didn't he refuse to do this?
Yeah. And the plot's ridiculous. I mean, the plot is that she split up with him.
So she's in it?
Yeah, Sandra's in it. She's split up with Keanu, character.
Right.
Because it was
too much,
too high octane. He's too much of an adrenaline junkie. She started going out with this other guy that she's in love with, and she happens to be taking a driving lesson. He comes whizzing past on his motorbike and chasing some criminals, and he's doing exactly the same job that Keanu did.
Already, it's crap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so she falls out with him and says, right, I'll take you away on a cruise ship.
I don't think it's even worth putting on while you're doing housework.
Don't go out very fast. I've got a soft spot for it.
So anyway,
again, it's the weather. It's the weather thing again. It's because it's sunny.
Yeah.
I love films with sun in.
He said that I love films with weather in it. I said, ain't all films got weather in it.
No, but like extreme sun.
Is that when you wear your hat?
Extreme sun.
Yeah. I don't know, but I get what you're saying. I do. Right. So. Right, we're wrapping
That's brilliant.
Up then.
Wrap it.
Dave, thank you so much, man.
No, thanks for having me.
Is there anything you want to promote while you're here?
No.
No, you got no nights coming up? You got no
days?
No. Are you going to do a movie quiz?
I want to do a movie quiz.
Should we come down and do a movie quiz there? We'll take it there.
Well, eventually, when we get more famous, we can. In his back room, we'll do a live CineShow podcast.
In his back room?
He's got a back room.
Okay. Bring out the gimp.
Your back room. Your back.
Nice in there, isn't it?
Your back parlour.
All right, fair enough. Yeah, but I just think that'd be nice to do like a
movie quiz would go down well.
Yeah, and if we've
got a lot of movie
thing, we could use it for content as well.
Yes, we can.
Movie quiz.
We love
Write
content.
in the comments whether you'd bother coming on that.
We love content.
Yeah, and if it's popular, we'll look into it. Right. Thanks a lot, guys. And I've been Jamie. This is Matt. This is Dave. And we are what's it say?
Don't
forget to
subscribe.
Like, subscribe, and all that business. And then, but definitely subscribe to our YouTube channel. Can't stress it enough. Yeah. And at least I can wear a hat.
Yeah.
See you on the next one.
And I'm taller. See you later.
Where the hell did you get a hat from?
I don't know.